Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome to Burning Hammer Wrestling. We're live on YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
You can head over to w.gg, use our promo code. It's Clear Shots. It's all one word. And that'll get you 10% off your order. And it helps us out. He's drinking it right now there.
Oh, of course. Not mystery flavor. I have, what's it called? Like beach peach or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That one's good.
I tried one recently. I forgot I even had it. It was in one of my drawers. And it's like watermelon, something, strawberry watermelon coconut.
Sounds amazing to me.
I was like, what is going on?
Absolutely amazing.
And then I didn't like it at first, and now I'm like used to it because I drink it every day anyway. So it's like, it's just like part of the routine.
Galaxy Grenade. This one's good.
I really haven't tried any of them that I don't like, and that's
me
that's
neither.
not just like,
Nope.
I'm not just saying that.
I know.
That's actually
W, it's weird because, yeah, they sponsor us, but like, we use this shit
it's
all
actually
the time.
good. Yeah, it's good.
It is actually good.
Yeah.
And it's a tested and proven cheaper alternative to buying a bunch of energy drinks every day.
Oh yeah.
Spoken by the guy who buys multiple energy drinks
That's
every
the
day.
thing. It's got like the caffeine. It's got like vitamins, nootropics, like all that stuff.
Everything. It's way better than just getting like a bunch of monsters.
Yeah,
way better.
It's also cheaper.
Way cheaper too. Yep.
And it's cheaper if you use the code. So
absolutely use the code. It's even cheaper.
Yeah. So my name is Seth Skinner. This is my buddy Dave.
Howdy. I'm here.
And yeah, we talk about wrestling.
We try to.
We talk about wrestling every 2 weeks, which leaves a lot of time for things to happen.
And then overcrowds us with information.
Yeah.
And then we struggle to get to it all.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's pretty cool.
Who cares? So here's the thing. There's like 50 million people that do wrestling shows and they cover stuff all the time. So we just bring our own brand of being bozos or whatever.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we also get to the events late.
Yep.
Most of the time, unless it's happening right now.
Yeah, it depends. But so what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh my God. What do you got?
Well, there's a really big story.
Yeah.
And it involves the MMA world and
I knew.
wrestling.
I was like, there's no way we don't talk about this right off the bat and swallow a half hour of the show.
Yeah, exactly. This is a huge story.
Huge deal.
I woke up. I remember one night. I can't remember which day it happened, but I woke up and immediately it was like every Reddit post.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh God, something big happened, and it's wrestling involved. Oh God.
So we really don't need to run down the whole story.
I think part of it
very quickly.
Yeah, I think the thing is, it's for wrestling fans. I think they understand it.
Yes.
The problem with this story is that people who aren't wrestling fans don't understand the work. Like they don't understand.
They don't get it.
The whole like confrontation to begin with.
And let me tell you something. When it goes to court,
yeah,
all these people that don't know shit about pro wrestling's idea that the pro wrestler working the event, doing a worked thing to a guy sticking a fucking camera in his face that he thought was also working the show because he doesn't know. Saying that guy assaulted him because you don't get how wrestling works will not hold up in court.
No, yeah, that's bad.
Here's the thing I want to say about it. Anybody who thinks it's not attempted murder, just give up on everything forever. Like your perception of the world is cooked.
Yeah.
If you think there's ever anybody hits anybody with anything, ever, it's not justifying what he did to that guy. 22 or 23 unanswered, unprotected, as hard as he can kill shots to a guy he knew was already unconscious.
Yeah, after the slam, he was out.
There is nothing that guy could do to him just shy of like attempting his life or attempting his family's life.
Yeah.
That would make me go, I guess he had to do that.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no. And he could punch him. He could have on camera.
There's a lot of people that like, I don't know if it's bots or like what these people are,
There's
or they're just trying to trigger you or whatever. But there's a lot of people that are like, I don't know if it was real. Like, wrestling's not real. It's like, what are you talking about?
What?
Can't you see it? Like, didn't you watch it?
That's why I say
that would be the greatest work ever.
You think there's another scenario other than a guy working had a guy he thought was working interact with him to do work on the fly, which happens 24/7 in wrestling, right?
Yeah.
And so just the eye test, If you can't go in knowing nothing and see the punches he was landing on that guy, and not if you go in and see that and you can't go, those are real punches and that's attempted murder crystal clear. If you don't get those two things, you're cooked. Like, you will not
some
survive.
Of them do get that, and then they still defend Roger Jackson. Which,
that's a different type
like Mark
of
Henry
stupid.
or something.
Yeah, that's a different type of delusional.
There's like a lot of things that went wrong. Like, obviously the key thing is that Raja is obviously super like he's just worried about what everyone thinks about him. That's like, very clearly.
This is such a great thing that needed to happen, which comes out sounding weird.
Yes, I know where you're going.
It is the actual result of when you have fucking bozos who are raised exclusively to care what every single individual comment in a digital space thinks of them and tells them to do. And they are raised to just do it.
Yes, and when you're live streaming and your like live chat is blowing it up, going like you're a pussy or whatever, it's like it's going to make him more fired up.
Nobody raised him to know that people saying that don't fucking matter because you're a normal human and you're not going to just do what everybody says in chat.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. People are like, I don't know if people just have thin skin these days or it's just, I don't know what that is. Like, I'm so not bothered by shit ever.
No.
So like, sometimes I can't grasp what he's going through. Like I've had Call of Duty games where I rage or whatever. I'm like, this is bullshit. Different.
But we grew up in a time where Call of Duty was a place you went to rage.
Yes, and it's not personal attacks. That's the difference.
No. It's actually you're making direct personal attacks, and it's actually a challenge to see who can say the most fucked up thing, and then everybody in the crew that doesn't know each other geeks out.
Yeah, without knowing anybody,
including the guy that got insulted. It's like, oh shit, fuck. You know what I mean? So he got me.
But there's a number of things that went wrong, and I think that was a really big part of it, was him reading the chat for however. I watched most of the stream, and there was a long section of him sitting ringside reading the chat
and talking to chat. This is why it's so.
It's premeditated. That's the problem.
This is the dumbest crime I've heard of in generations.
It's on the whole thing.
So this is a centered, objective reality of what we saw take place, regardless of anybody's opinion. This is what happened that we saw. A dumb fucking kid who's shit dad. Sorry, Rampage, you're a shit father. And he opened like the shit that Rampage says. Shit father. He's sitting there, he bullies that kid all the time.
Plenty
Literally
of
makes the kid fucking stream and shit. Tells everybody on stream he's gonna have fucking bail money for him because he ain't gonna amount to shit. He's gonna end up in jail and shit. Right? Yeah. So that's great. That's good parenting of your child. You're definitely making him feel like he has a chance, right? Anyways, all that matters, kid live streaming. Goes to a pro wrestling event, especially an indie show, where there's people that are working 24/7, even out front, selling merch and shit. I don't know if you've ever been to an indie show. If you go there, it's at your own risk that everything's a work.
Yeah.
Everything you see is a work. That doesn't mean you're risking getting hit by a can, but what does make you risk getting hit by a can is if you walk up to a random wrestler and talk to him while you have a fucking camera guy following you who's sticking a camera in the guy's face, who's trained to see a camera and think, I have to work.
Yeah, and I don't know if he knew he was part of the show. I'm assuming he thought he was. Yeah,
but this is why it's so good. So this is the reality of the situation, the only facts that matter. Kid takes a camera, walks up to a pro wrestler at an indie show who's working. That guy instantly is going to think he's working. He smashes a gimmicked empty can on his head. That's when the dude gets pissed, and then it gets broken up. And then on stream, you see fucking Raja shake hands with the guy and accept his apology, where the guy lets him know,
yes,
I saw camera and I thought it was a work and I thought you were here working.
Yeah.
I don't know everybody here working.
They're
so, like,
all around him saying like,
yep.
hey, he's, you know,
it's
he
a work.
thinks he's
it's
in character.
It's a work. Yep. And Raja says, I understand, shakes
but
his hand,
he doesn't
accept
understand.
Apology. He doesn't. Doesn't matter. He then filmed whatever he thought was valid reason for any action. He filmed it not being valid now.
Yeah.
It's instant gone. Whatever you thought he should have done, whoops, that's gone because he just filmed the entire interaction and streamed it online of the misunderstanding. Then he goes and he sits in the crowd, front row, and he stews on it to his chat, who's all just degenerate scumbags fucking
who's
chat.
Watching Raja Jackson's
they're all it's all just
stream.
Chat. Anybody seen any comment section on any fucking thing that's popular one time these years? Every comment, fucking kill that guy, pull your butt out, pull your dick out, kill that guy, shoot up heroin on camera, kill yourself.
You're a queer.
Only. It's only that shit. And bots trying to sell sex and shit.
Yes, and like dicks, big dicks in the chat.
So he's, of course, getting that shit, and he's reading every comment. I should fucking kill this guy. I should go fucking beat this guy's ass. I'm sick of everybody disrespecting me and treat me like I don't have it and shit. I'm sick of that. Yeah. So they worked his dumb fucking ass, who's obviously has mental issues.
Yes.
It's wicked clear by all this, into fucking assaulting this guy. And he says multiple times on his chat, I'm going to fuck this guy up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in and I'm going to fuck this guy up. I'm going to fuck this guy up. Watch what I do to this guy and shit, right? Yep. They told me I could hit him. They told me I could hit. Yeah, they told you can hit him?
Yes.
So then he goes in while the guy's back is turned, and this is the most important thing nobody's saying, is that he then gets in the ring during a working match at a pro wrestling show with a pro wrestler who has his back turned to him, who the last thing that guy's thinking is, I shook this guy's hand and we're cool. It's a misunderstanding. He turns around and sees him in the ring, and he's going to assume, okay, we're working. Cool. This guy understands, and we're working. He then picks him up, slams him on his fucking head and knocks him out, and then proceeds to full mount him and punch him as hard as he can in the jaw while he's already unconscious and unprotected over 20 times. 20, not 1, not 2, not 5, over 20 unprotected.
The problem too is it's an indie show, so like
they're
not necessarily jumping on him fast.
They don't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
They can't believe it. Everybody in the situation's shocked as fuck, going, huh? Why is he doing this? They don't have a clue.
Right.
They don't know. They're taught to question everything.
I want to break it down a little because, like I said, there's a ton of things that contributed to this, and it all it was a really perfect storm in a lot of ways.
Perfect storm of the most documented, premeditated murder without cause.
And it's all in high definition on a live stream.
Live streamed his own premeditated attempted murder on stream and felt zero remorse.
The first thing is that I don't think they rehearsed anything with this kid.
God, no.
And so they just were like, "Oh, he's Rampage's son. This will be cool to have him part of the show." So they bring him in.
Has a clue about wrestling,
right? Yeah, and they bring him in, and then he goes backstage. There's the confrontation there, which obviously as wrestling fans we can understand that. I know some people don't. They think that was like, oh well, he shouldn't have done that or whatever. You're okay. You got to do some kind of research or do any.
Yep.
So that's an issue. Then this AJ Mana dude walks him backstage away from the whole thing, and he's like, all right, well, get your receipt in the ring. And now in his defense, he's trying to say like, I was in character. And it's like, well, if you're in character, you don't say receipt. That's not what you that's not how that works.
Yeah.
You were clearly not in character. So don't say that.
He's
just
regretting that he told this dude to get a receipt, thinking that he had a clue what the fuck that even
meant. And he lost his job.
He obviously doesn't.
Yeah, and he's not allowed with
Bye.
knockx or whatever.
Whoops.
So he tells him that. So now Raja's going, okay, cool, I get to hit him back. And it's like a receipt is 1-to-1.
Yeah.
It's not 1 to 1,000.
With the can.
Yeah.
That's your receipt.
Yeah.
Go in there where the work can, smack him, tough guy him, Maybe you guys get in a fake scuffle. It's fake.
Or
it's
don't.
wrestling.
You don't even have to do that. Just even if you tag him a little bit harder than you're supposed to, it's like he doesn't understand that, though. He's not a wrestler. That's the problem. And no one is like guiding him through this and saying like, hey, this is how it works. Like, you're gonna hit him back a little bit harder or whatever. Get your receipt, but it's a work. It's a show.
Yeah,
you need to understand
real fighting.
And they also stream, after that confrontation, how do you not go through with him and say with both of them and say, hey, this is what we're gonna do?
Yeah. It's the dumbest shit of all time.
Instead of letting him sit ringside.
Dumbest shit of all time. And then afterwards,
who is the promoter?
He leaves the venue somehow. I don't get how anybody didn't kick the shit out of him and go, no, you're held down until the cops get here, period. That's crazy to me that they just let him go. Right. And then he's walking down the street and he doesn't give a fuck. And he's just screaming, I'm sick of everybody playing with me and shit. Yeah. Exact. So he's just exposing himself even more as a disgruntled fucking psychopath who was waiting to unload. He sat on that stream at multiple times. I've always wanted to kick the shit out of a pro wrestler and shit. Yeah. Like he if you can think of something he could have done on 4K live that would damn him further, he already did it. He did it all.
And
he checklisted everything. Like when he goes to court for this, he will be in trial. There's no question he's going to court. He will be charged with attempted murder and he will likely go to prison for over 10 years.
Yes.
Every bit of that, indisputable.
The question too is who is also responsible? Because I think some of these promoters are too.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people that are.
Yeah, because you can't be at an indie show and not walk a guy through a spot and say, hey, here's what's happening.
That's insane to me.
That is insane. I guess
I can go get in the ring then. Now, let's go to an indie show sometime and just hop in the ring and see what happens. Because they don't give a fuck, apparently.
Yeah, we just say, hey, we're going to do something.
Yep.
Rikishi, is that cool with you?
Of course, Rikishi comes out, tries to fucking ice over the situation. It's his promotion.
It is.
WWE
but
goes,
he wasn't there.
It's dropped.
I don't think he was
They're off the WWE ID program now, which is
that was another thing. I was thinking, like, if you really want to sue somebody, you can probably WWE is somewhat responsible for this because they're in that
would
brand,
just go
they're down
wrong. They're the fault.
Yeah, but the problem is they're a property sort of WWE if they have this ID program.
They have a WWE ID program which doesn't make.
But how much did they? Yeah, it's like how much did they really look into this?
They have nothing to do with it.
Indie organization.
The indie organization just runs, and then if there's any good talent that comes through there, WWE gets to get eyes on them and shit. That's literally all that is, and have first dibs on them or whatever.
Yeah,
that's all.
And so I think in his quest to like not look like a bitch, he looked like a total bitch
and looked like a complete psychopath.
Yes, and also that he made his he made it way worse, way worse. That did not. How did he think that was going to like prove something? You know what I mean?
It proved you're a dumb fucking psycho who can't be trusted on the streets.
It's unbelievable. And then he's on the phone afterwards. There's footage of that.
Yep.
And he goes, my bad.
That's to the guy going, he's dead in the ring.
He's flatlined in the ring.
You killed him. And he just goes, my bad. I got to go. Hangs up because he's like,
I'll call you back.
Consequences are approaching me. Got to avoid that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, pathetic. Like
absolutely pathetic. Yeah. And again, like, it ties back to Rampage. What do you think your kid's going to do when you're that shitty of a father?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, and it's like, yes, you can blame Rampage somewhat, but it's not. He's 25. The kid's 25.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I'm not sitting here saying that Rampage is at fault. Raja is at fault. But there's people coming after Rampage, sending racist death threats and shit to him. That's dumb. Get out of here with that shit. It's Raja, not Rampage. However, Rampage is a fucking bozo too, and a shitty father. How do you debate that? Yeah. How do you debate it? Have you seen a single interaction he's had with his son?
I know all everything.
Are you kidding me? Of course he's shitty.
I know. You could look up clips like all
You can find clips all day of him getting in his own son's face, being like, "You ain't my fucking son.
Bitch.
You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking pussy and shit." And then the kid's like, "I'm sick of everybody calling me a fucking pussy."
Yeah.
I wonder if Rampage had anything to do with it.
Yeah, talking about how he should adopt a kid or whatever.
Yep. And he's telling his son straight up, if you want to get into MMA, I'm training you. And if you don't want my old washed ass training you how guys trained 35 years ago or whatever,
yeah,
then get the fuck out of here. get out of my house, go get trained by other people. I have nothing to do with it, and I won't support it at all.
Well, he was saying that Roger got a concussion or something training, and it's like, yeah, a few days ago, okay, cool, but like,
did anyone do anything about it?
He's still probably going to be that way, even if
he was on a stream talking about how he still feels fucked up from the concussion and shit.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, dude.
Even still, that's never going to be. It's not a satisfactory out.
To me, the whole stream is the most straightforward fucking criminal evidence.
That's what I mean. For the people that think that it's cut and dry one way or another, it's not. It doesn't matter. End of the day, he's going to get arrested. He's going to get tried for attempted murder. And probably an egregious charge because of how premeditated it is. Yeah. And they're going to go in court and they're going to show the jury of his peers that are intended to be unbiased and not tied to him at all. Which, unfortunately, jury system sucks, but it does get that right. It sucks for the person who gets called into jury duty.
Yeah.
Only. But the reason it's like that is so that it's actually impartial.
Yes.
An impartial jury. You know what I mean? They're going to show this stream footage to a jury, and he's going to go to prison. And that's it. And anybody who thinks otherwise simply hasn't seen enough of the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
It could not be more clear-cut and indisputable. He is going to prison for attempted murder. There is no other opinion on it.
We can probably show. Let's see if I can.
Oh, it's
going to be.
Is this post?
He's bleeding so bad.
More horrific footage has now emerged of the Roger Jackson incident. But it's also footage right before the attack that are raising eyebrows.
I'm gonna really have to show him, like, you can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face. I'm dead serious. This shit's not gonna be scripted. I'm telling you. I know all wrestling is script. I'm talking about what I'm gonna do to the guy.
Moments later, Jackson would jump into the ring, slam pro wrestler Syko Stu, and punch him over 20 times. Luckily, other wrestlers jumped in to stop the mayhem,
going, what the
but
fuck?
not without audience members, including children, witnessing this sickening act.
Come on, Stu, get up!
So what do you think of this?
Yeah, what do we think of it? Well,
what do I think of it? Attempted murder and premeditated. And that right there. What else do you think that he could possibly say that would supersede and cancel out that clip of him going, I know pro wrestling's fake. I know, and what I'm going to do to him isn't that.
Yeah, exactly. It's so cut and dry. Like,
yeah,
this is why I don't understand.
He's saying on camera, guys, I get it, and I'm going to go try to kill this guy.
Dude, the legal system's crazy because it's like,
he's so
couldn't you just have that? Like, you should be able to watch that in an hour.
And go, he is now going straight to prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
But instead, that's been like how many days and nothing's really happened.
Hey, Rampage, Father of the Year award. You remember the shit that you were saying on stream recently about how you have bail money ready for him? Lucky you. You have to use it now.
I'm going to also say,
dumb
like,
son just tried to kill a guy.
AJ Mana is partially responsible for that, too.
The guy hyping him up.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I think that was...
don't even talk to this fucking kid.
Yeah, and don't even tell him about a receipt. Like, he doesn't know anything about wrestling, dude.
That's a whole different discussion, which is indie wrestling, the parasitic nature of social media exposure, and what that is partly to blame.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. The reason he was getting so riled up is because he's buried in his fucking chat from streaming.
It's
you know what I mean? I mean, he seemed like he was crazy enough where he was already riled up, but it just exacerbated the issue.
I don't think he would have done that if
Whereas
the chat wasn't
the whole reason that the venue even wanted anything to do with him and he wasn't treated like just some rando in the audience is because he was a streamer and they're like trained. Not literally trained, but it is ingrained in them because of what pro wrestling is, specifically at the indie level, that they have to claw tooth and nail to get any exposure because the whole business is getting exposure. So they see any fucking bozo with a camera and they go, okay, I now have to work. I have to fucking be in character. Right. I got to talk to this guy. We got to get this fucking rando nut job involved.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You should have just let him sit in the fucking crowd. Why has he got to be involved in the show, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
And then this guy also, we should shout out to this guy, Douglas Mallow.
The guy who
came in to jump on him, because it was crazy how long this lasted that no one did anything about.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe no one else did anything.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I know the referee's not like trained to do this. He probably would have got hit too.
If you see him punching him real more than one time, everybody in the ring should have dogpiled.
And here's the thing too, is he also tried to he punched him as well.
He did, yeah.
And then he tried to headbutt him back, and they kind of trapped him in the corner.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know. I feel like I don't know if it would have been quite this bad if he wasn't sitting there stewing in his chat. I really don't know, but
it probably would have.
I think he probably still would have done something.
Yes. That no matter what happened, like, chat made it worse. But that's important. Without the chat, he's just a shot scumbag with no grasp on real life.
It's really, I think he's just too worried about his public perception, and this did nothing for his public perception. It just killed it. So it's like, yeah, and he goes, I think he would have killed him. And I think he's right.
Yeah.
He says, I promise you he would have killed him. Yep. And yeah, he absolutely would. He had there was no signs of him slowing down.
Stop. Yeah.
I mean, it was just absolutely brutal to watch, dude. And I don't think I watched like the actual spot, like the actual issue right off the bat. I woke up and watched the whole stream because that was the first post that I saw. So I kind of like watched it in full context, whereas people are just seeing the two main confrontations.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't know, dude. There's just way too many. No one can really. I don't know how you can defend this kid on this one. I really don't. And I don't understand how.
It makes me. This is one of the most aggressive. Like, am I living in an alternate reality where I'm seeing a very normal thing?
Yeah,
like a very normal scenario that's easy to determine. Oh, that was very clearly attempted murder, and it's not up for debate. Why is there even a debate surrounding it? It's one of the most aggressive, high quality filmed attempted murders you're ever going to find footage of.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know. To have another opinion other than that, you're just absolutely cooked.
Yeah, you know, and I see like Mark Henry, like RVD said something about how like
I saw a comment on one of these that said one of the weirdest things that this situation gave me was finding out how many of my fucking heroes from when I was a kid are fucking bozos.
Yeah, I think what RVD was saying is he's seeing how like what the progression was. And I see it too, but I'm not going to say, what did he say?
What progression makes it reasonable to punch an unconscious man as hard as you can in the face, unprotected over 20 times?
No, I see it too, though. I see it too. Is what I'm saying is I see the chat is what's building his his rage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But the rage was there.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's what he was trying to say. But I think part of it too was RVD was trying to...
I don't think a lot of people have a fucking clue what he was trying to say.
I think RVD was also trying to get people to watch his podcast.
I think that is actually what was happening. Because he puts out this hot take saying, I've got Raja's back. Just to make... Because he knows people are going to get pissed and jump in, right? And then instead, he's like...
Yeah.
If you think somehow it's hypocritical for me to say I back Raja, but I wish the other guy is okay...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is. What do you mean, RVD?
I'm not picking a side with that post.
Why?
Yeah, it's like how do you...
You're a fucking dumbass then.
Yeah.
It's not about picking a side. One guy tried to murder somebody on camera.
See,
there is no sides to pick.
See, here's the thing. I also see the pathway, but
nope.
But I don't but it's not. The problem is it's all on this kid's mind. It's all like hinges on his mentality.
And the problem is too that he's trying to act like there's any reasonable pathway that leads to excusing what the kid did. And there isn't. So to even try to say, I see the pathway. There isn't one.
I do agree
with
this too. He shouldn't have been anywhere near involved in any of this.
We've said that 10 times already. Why was he even near it? Why'd they even ask him to get in the ring? Again, and that's what I was trying to talk about when I was saying that the indie wrestlers are so desperate for any exposure because it means they get out of the fucking bowling alley that they're going, a guy with a camera? I'm in this. I want him first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate that shit.
I hate that shit too.
It's a great example of guys that don't belong in wrestling, you know? Yeah. And it's a good example of like, you know, just the toxicity of chats these days.
And overall, and most importantly, this is the greatest example I've ever seen of a premeditated attempted murder. That's the most well-documented premeditated attempted murder I've ever seen.
Yeah.
As far as the evidence, everything involved. And so, any of these wrestlers defending Raja.
Also, I've heard a lot about the can being gimmicked, but how do we know that? Does anybody know that?
I'll tell you how I know. Because if you empty a can, take a regular can and empty it, it's gimmicked already because it's just a stupid aluminum can.
That's true.
Smash an empty can sideways on your own
head.
It's
do
like it. Tell me it hurt.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, there's not really much. I mean,
what do you mean?
You might be able to cut somebody if it hits the right way, but
who gives a shit? It's weightless. It's like taking an egg and cracking it on a guy's head.
And you can watch it and see that he's not hitting him hard.
So obviously a work. You have to be blind to see it and go. And all these people in chat being like, if somebody disrespected me like that, you better believe I'm doing that same shit.
Why'd you let him do that?
Then you deserve to be in jail too, you fucking bozo.
Right, these people are just like it's actually mind blowing.
It's mind blowing. It was shocking to me to see how many people defended Raja or tried to act like there was even two sides to the story or like options for how to perceive it. There isn't.
Right.
It's the most well documented attempted murder we've seen in years.
The bottom line is he knows nothing about wrestling. They put him in a wrestling show. Yep. He got worked, and then he went off the.
And to me, it's his own fault.
Yeah,
because he chose to go there. He chose to be filming. He chose
he
to
knows wrestling is fake.
He knows wrestling's fake. He accepted an apology, and he went in and he tried to kill the guy anyways.
Right. Don't shake hands with the guy and be like, "Yeah, I get it." It's
everybody was saying something I wicked agree with. If he doesn't have a clue it's wrestling, and the guy randomly smacks a can on his head, he punches him right there. Gut response, one hit, and then they get separated. It's a whole different story. We're not even talking about it.
Right.
We're going, he punched a fucking guy. I'd be like, no matter what.
It wouldn't even have been
a
fucking
story. Hours and accepting an apology and then sitting there and premeditating the murder in detail and then going and attempting the murder afterwards, all on your own stream.
Yeah.
Is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. It's next level stupid. Yep. Next level stupid. And again, he's going to prison. Anybody who thinks he
AJ Mana's the only guy who's gotten in trouble for any of this so far.
Yeah, why is Raja not in prison right now?
Or at least somehow detained.
Or at least detained without bail.
Yeah. I don't get it, dude.
I don't get it. He tried to kill a guy that he said he was going to try to kill. It's crazy.
And then, I mean, I guess it's just like, I hope Syko Stu is fine, which apparently he is.
Yeah.
But he broke some face bones, lost teeth.
Everyone said he knocked all his teeth down.
I guess he choked on
choking to death on his own teeth and shit.
It's not good, dude. Oh, man, that's crazy.
The only thing in that situation that pisses me off at the end of the day is not even that it happened. It's any humans getting to think another scenario other than it was fucking
that almost makes me more mad than
that pisses
happened.
me off.
Yeah.
People seeing that and thinking it's not attempted murder makes me feel like in the movie The Terminator 2. So Terminator 2, there's a scene in that movie, and this sounds shot, but you'll know where I'm going with this. Terminator 2 has one of the more powerful scenes in the whole movie is when John Connor and Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator are at this rest stop area. And the Terminator's working on their truck, and John's just kind of leaning there chilling with him, right? And Sarah's doing something. And he sees these two little kids running around with guns going, bang, I shot you, you're dead. No, I got you, whatever, right? And then John looks at the Terminator and he just goes, we're not going to make it, are we? And you can see the Terminator's just like he's a robot. So he's just like, and he goes, humans, I mean, we're we're not going to make it. And he just goes, it's in your nature to destroy yourself, right? So it's stuff like this makes me feel like we're not going to make it as humans. Like humans are cooked. We're not going to make it because people getting to survive and getting to be in society, and they get to get away with being stupid enough to see a situation like this and not think it's attempted murder is like, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Yeah, I wonder.
Many people.
I think there's probably a giant percentage of people that are trolls too. You know.
Yep. So, and that doesn't help either.
No, of course, it's not helping the situation.
But there's famous people coming out and organically going, I genuinely side with Raja. Nobody's touching me.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
And it's like, brother, then go do it. Do that to someone else so you can go to jail too and get off the fucking street. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. I think it's partially people not understanding wrestling too, you know. I don't think they understand the work of the whole thing. It's so huge,
and it's been exposed for decades.
I know, but I don't think they understand.
How do you not know?
Guys are working even when they're not working, you know. So it's like it wasn't like intended to be malicious in any way.
The Stu guy, no.
Yeah,
no, not even close.
Right. So I think people are just dumb, and you think that it was, but it clearly didn't seem like it. You know, you can watch the whole interaction; it's all there.
The larger scale issue it exposes is that social media is cooked. Social media is toast, and also, streaming is sketchy.
Also, how about fucking rehearse a spot?
Rehearse a spot.
That's retarded.
Don't kill people because your chat said to, or if you are thinking you should, just go give your hands to a cop instead and get the fuck out of society.
Yeah.
Because it's over. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that whole situation is so dumb. And it's infuriating for me that there's any humans saying the words, I get why he did that.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You think you get it. And what you think is you getting it is you being really bad off mentally.
I think what I get is like he's obviously mentally unstable, and I think it's just all coming from the chat. I don't think the situation would have been that bad.
It was a powder keg. If it's a different person, it doesn't happen.
Everything worked against him. Yep. Honestly,
his own mental disorders, his own pent up rage,
and it was all triggered by everything.
His own misunderstanding of the situation.
Yep.
Yeah,
he just read everything wrong. Really, and it was
he read everything wrong. And went in baseline thinking that there was ever a situation that would justify him trying to kill a guy.
Yeah. Well, I think he just lost it when he got in. Yeah. Dude, 100%. He could have slammed the guy, and that could have been your spot.
Bounced. That's it. Even if the guy went out. If he did the slam, people would have went, he tried to do a wrestling slam to him, and he fucked it, and the guy got hurt. Oh, well.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know if they did talk about anything like in text or something like that before, but like there was nothing on the stream.
I mean, listen to what he said on stream. We just saw the footage.
He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get in there or whatever.
He said, trust me, I know what a wrestling work is, and I'm not going to do that.
He decided on that.
He's telling you, I'm going to try to kill this guy.
Yeah.
So he did know. He did know.
I can't, in my head, I can't imagine, even if I was wronged by somebody, if it was real, I don't know if I would even have the mental, if I would ever lose it to that point where I would slam a guy, see that he's unconscious, and still hit him 22 times or whatever.
And it just teaches the perfect lesson, too. A lesson that I've known for many years and that I know people still my age that don't get this yet. Find a time that you ever got even with physical force and it actually changed anything that you thought was going to change from the physical force.
Yeah.
Good luck. Oh, right. You're pissed. No one takes you seriously, right? No one takes you seriously. How much do you want to bet? Nobody still takes him seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure they don't.
Now I take him seriously because he tried to kill a guy. I bet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my point is you'll never get it. It's it's like people in the chat guaranteed because I said that Rampage is a shitty father and he will always have to look in the mirror and know that him not raising his boy right is absolutely a factor in this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like people, there's that people would be in the comments going, I bet you wouldn't say that to his face. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Because me saying, hey, you shit the bed, raising him, and that's why he did that. 1, it's true. 2, what's he going to do? Assault me?
Yeah.
I bet that makes it less true, right?
Right.
If he assaulted me, oh no.
It doesn't change.
Suddenly, you were a good dad.
Yeah.
Wrong. Now you're just getting charged with assault.
That I'm beat up, you were good, actually.
Yep. Exactly. That's why physical violence is so fucking stupid. It's literally never justified.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It highlights like a mental health crisis too, though.
It's a mental health crisis and it's a maturity crisis.
Yeah.
There's so many people that are just immature and frankly stupid. And they just think.
I think you have to have a mental issue.
We live in a culture that tells you to fucking be hard and fight people and shit, though. Our generation was raised on fucking Seagal and Van Damme and shit like that. And Jackie Chan.
Yeah, sure.
Those guys are talking shit. Better go fight them. Why?
Yeah.
What's it going to change? I bet they stop talking shit. Or they just talk shit behind your back. And their opinion changes 0.
Yeah. I think also you have to have a mental health issue to be like live streaming your whole life anyway.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
So too.
As we're live streaming.
This is a
but we're not
podcast
vlogging.
Talk show.
It's so crazy.
I'm talking the modern age of 18-year-olds with no life experience who come from wealthy families who then go, my life's work is I take this and I put it right here, film myself, and I go do every single thing I was going to do all day with my camera filming me. Yeah. I'm walking up to strangers and talking to them. They didn't ask for this, and I'm forcing them in my fucking camera all day.
Yeah, I just don't get that.
That is a waste of life. The people that do that, I have never seen one that has convinced me that's a good thing for society.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
I show Speed and
and that's a bummer because I like Speed.
Yeah, it's like,
but just stream yourself video games.
I know.
You know what I mean?
He has
Don't go
of
places and stream strangers in their fucking face and then ask chat what you should do.
Yeah, like
with them
these on the street things.
Leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah. I love like on the street videos, like that kind of stuff is fun, but not when it's live streamed and half these people, like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like I used to watch a lot of Insomniac with Dave Attell, dude. That show was incredible. Thing, though. I love these on the street things, and it's incredible. Like you have to have like I don't know.
But there's a buffer to that.
Yes, because like a lot of these people have to sign contracts or say, hey, you
have to get non-disclosures and all kinds of weird shit.
I don't know.
Releases to use their footage.
I think I just think you have to be full of yourself to begin with to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you have to. It's this issue in society with main character syndrome. Everybody is convinced that the whole entire world and population of the world
what you're doing
is theirs and is about them.
Yeah.
And
well, the problem is
epidemic of
the
main character syndrome.
People do. The problem is people do care what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Just as sad.
I can't imagine doing that. But also, I'm, in my 30s, so I don't.
That's true. I'm not 18.
I guess I don't know.
That's a dangerous byproduct of. That's a whole weighty ass conversation. That's not worth it.
Yeah, we're straying away from. But still, it's like. There's a
lot of negative consequences of social media and of streaming and all that stuff that we are starting to see a lot more of the real consequences in an entire generation of kids who are now growing up and they're 18, 19, 20, 21, and they've only ever known a world since they were born where there's a fucking camera in their face live streaming at all times, and they're watching Twitch streamers doing zero.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Just sitting.
I can't relate to that, obviously, because it's like I didn't have a phone until I was like, 18.
We had all the shit when it was cool.
Yeah, it was like everything.
YouTube,
you moved through all of it.
Yep, all that shit. Now YouTube is super corporatized and designed so that nobody can make money.
Yeah.
Except for who they want to make money. It's a whole shit show, but
yeah, YouTube's going crazy. They're taking away like content that's not original enough or something like that.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
I don't know.
You used to be able to go on YouTube with no subscribers. 100% true story. You used to be able to go on YouTube in like 2005, 2006. 0 subscribers, 0 views on any videos, no videos uploaded. Make a brand new account called XYZ1210975 ?
Yeah.
And then upload a video just called old guy gets knocked out and hoses diarrhea in the street. You put it up, and it's a random clip of a hood of an old guy getting knocked out, and then he fucking shits himself in the street. And that one video, you have no subscribers, no views. That one video gets 100 million views, and you are now rich and check out. Because you just get paid by views. Doesn't matter that you didn't have subscribers. You are getting paid because you uploaded a video.
They're going after like people who are watching and reacting to videos because they're not changing the content enough. That shit is annoying.
Oh, that's the worst.
God, I hate that.
But now you have to have like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube or some shit before you can even monetize.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I don't know what it is. Let me take a look at it real quick because we're right here.
For sure, we are not monetized.
What would it be?
Analytics, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, there's there's somewhere you can go on YouTube that'll tell you like, hey, how many like it shows you like your goals or something.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Goals.
Yeah. So here's your eligibility thing, right? And it shows like I guess I can show this to people.
Yeah, who cares?
And it's just saying like you have to hit this goal of 500 subscribers, and then you have to have like X number of videos within 90 days, and you also have to have X number of hours, 3,000 in a year.
3 million
of watch hours
short views.
3 million short views.
What in the last 90 days?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who can do that other than people that are already famous?
You're more likely hitting the watch hours.
You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, we're at 185. Is that what that says? So
something like that.
We're getting close to that 200 goal. So hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
There's a cool little.
Look, I'd love to monetize this shit and keep spewing bullshit about wrestling and
and mental health and
social media and shit.
So let's change
gears.
Trust
me, I have opinions on that shit, and I choose not to talk about it. And I'm not going to start hijacking this show to do so. Fuck that.
Yeah, so we'll shift. I watched a lot of AEW this week. Actually, I've been really like in an AEW mode recently.
Good, that's cool.
And because I think we talked about that before the show. The SmackDown's been kind of stale.
SmackDown and Raw's been a little stale.
And Raw's getting there too.
I enjoy the shows generally. But I'm watching them going, that was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's more of the same.
I don't know if there's really anything I'm super invested in right now.
No, it's a down period for sure.
Yeah.
But even a down period's okay. You know what I mean? Like the talent is still good. But what everybody's doing, it's again, it just comes back to this is what happens when you have an all-time great storyline like what happened with Cody.
Yeah, that's true. Because
the next several years, it's probably going to feel subpar because we got such an insane thing.
Right.
It's the same thing that happened with Daniel Bryan. The Yes Movement shit was incredible.
Right,
and then the payoff of that was
WrestleMania
true. 30 was incredible. And then he had to relinquish the belt because he was injured. And then
there
was a huge lull.
That was my gap when I stopped watching after Daniel Bryan.
When he was like, I got to retire.
The Yes-Mania and all that.
That was a great Mania.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know that there's something I really have grabbed onto in their storylines right now. Now, here's the problem. You can't have a down period when you're also making deals that cost your fans $30 a month.
Now, there is things going on in WWE that are worth mentioning, like Bayley.
Yes.
Bayley's one of the most compelling things happening right now, in my opinion, because she's highest level in the company as far as skill and my fandom of her. So of course
there's things I like too, like LA Knight, what he's doing. Like, I like, I don't mind what Seth Rollins is doing with his thing.
I'm glad you're saying that though, because that's what I'm trying to get across is I like what I'm seeing, but it doesn't feel extraordinary by any stretch.
And it doesn't feel like it's advancing, really.
No, it's just kind of samey.
Yeah.
And it's with guys I like, and they're doing good enough work, but there's nothing happening that makes me go, oh my God, I can't wait. Oh my God. Bayley is the most compelling thing to me. No question. I can't wait to see what that's about because she's great.
The other thing that worries me is this card. It just was really confusing to me, this Clash in Paris card. I don't know if I can find the actual match.
I wonder how many times I yawn on this episode. Meanwhile, you've got to be more tired than I am.
Dude, it's been
when
bad.
I got here, Seth was in the kitchen. He's just like, I'm so cooked.
I'm
dude.
dying.
He's
I was literally brewing coffee.
Yeah, I show up. I have a huge bottle full of Dubby that I'm like, I've got it. Same boat, brother.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah, here's the match card.
Okay.
So
Cena and Paul.
I just was kind of confused by this. Like, I don't.
Rollins, Punk, Uso, LA Knight. That's the actual match.
Yes. Reigns and Bronson Reed, like that's fine.
That's guaranteed to be good.
Yeah,
but
like I just don't get. There was not much of a.
Sheamus
the build
Rusev.
is weird for that.
Sheamus Rusev,
and then you're like, let's do Sheamus Rusev again.
So here's the thing.
This is. I mean, it's hilarious.
That match, I think, is just for me. I feel like it's just for me.
yeah.
Because storyline wise, if they wrestle 30 times, everybody in the world is going to be going, why?
Yeah.
Can you give them anybody else? Except I'm going to be going, I want 30 more. Because I love seeing those big hosses just have hoss fights. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I want to see Sheamus and Rusev fight.
Yeah.
But I've seen it. I've seen it a million times. So it's not like I'm going, I wonder what they're going to do. I think I know. But it's still fun to watch. So I don't hate the match, but it's so not necessary. Yeah. Becky and Nikki, same deal. Like,
yeah,
I'm
like
just
where
going,
is what? Like why? Why am
Nikki,
why am I interested?
Since Nikki's been back, she's been fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. She's been fine. It's
I know
not
that's
like
the
she's
thing
been
is,
shitty.
A lot of these situations and storylines are fine, right? And I don't want them. I want a little bit more than fine. It should be a little bit more than that.
I think that's because this feels like a transitional period.
Yes.
To get back, like it feels like a bunch of old timers are trying to get in one more thing.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for more new people to get their opportunities. And to be fair, new people have been getting opportunities. So it's not like that's not happening.
Yeah. I'm really like waiting for that.
But I don't want to see, I'm not interested in Becky versus Nikki. I'm interested in Nikki going in the Hall of Fame. No, I think she already is. Okay, then I'm interested in her being around, but not being in a major storyline, because why? And you have Becky versus anybody else who's up and coming and deserves it, like a fucking Stephanie Bakir or Julia or some shit.
Exactly.
Or Roxanne, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like...
no, I'm all over the map.
I can't wait for, like,
I'm just saying,
the next era to come up. I think that's the big thing.
It's already happening, too, which is... I agree, though.
Not only come up, but like...
There's multiple people on this card right here that I cherish getting to still see them work. Definitely Cena. Definitely Rollins and Punk. Definitely Roman. Sheamus and Rusev, for sure as well. Sheamus. Rusev, I'm curious to see what he does after, because he's been around for a long time, so he almost feels like a Sheamus, but he hasn't been in WWE for a long time.
Right.
Where Sheamus is like Punk, Rollins, Roman, and Sheamus. All four of them are in the category of, if they retire tomorrow, they go straight in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And we're just going, okay, we've got more time with them. Hope this stuff's good, and you're just kind of on borrowed time with them. Yeah. All four of them feel like any day now could be the time that, like, once Cena's thing's over, they go, okay, my turn.
Yeah, and we talked about Rusev and how, like, I don't love that the way they brought him back.
No, he needs Lana doing a fake Russian accent. Hey, we know she's not Russian, okay? Who cares? Yeah. Bring her back and make her still do a fake Russian accent, though.
Yeah,
I don't care that she's not Russian. Make her do the fake Russian accent, because it was better for the character. It's funnier. I don't care if it's real. It's funnier.
It's better for the character, yeah.
Yep. And having Rusev, like, here's the thing. Rusev can talk. He's been doing, his promos have been good. There's nothing wrong with his promos.
Yeah.
I don't care, because I want to see him coming out just emotionless big hoss guy, while Lana comes out doing the scum, sleazy fucking Russian accent bitch and talks down everyone, because she was a god on the mic, and she was wicked good at just chewing everybody out and being the mouthpiece.
I think
for
the thing I don't like about, I feel like this match could have used a stipulation.
Yeah,
because I don't think, like, because they've already had 3 or 4 matches.
Is there not a stipulation?
I don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't say it here, but I could have sworn there was.
But I think it needs a, like, what is what comes of it, right? It needs a like, what are the stakes?
Yep.
Because I don't know what they are.
They're not fighting for
Sheamus versus Rusev.
They just hate each other.
They don't
that's
like each other,
but it's not extraordinary.
Yeah, I think it needs like something more to it. It needs some spice.
Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed, wicked good example.
Yeah,
there is something to that.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yep. There's a lot to that. And they've tried. You got to give them credit.
The tribal thief, dude.
Rusev and Sheamus have tried to make their match matter, and they've done an okay job. It's not, I think it's out of their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree with that, sure.
Like, they're good. They're always going to be good. They're always going to deliver on whatever you give them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the booking, like the actual writing, is like, they're not getting them there for some reason, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll get a good match out of it, but again, it's just going to be whatever.
This card didn't, I don't know. For some reason, it was
This is one of the weakest cards of the year to me. Because here's what matters most.
But it's an overseas
Cena versus
thing.
Logan
like,
Paul. Who wins Cena versus Logan Paul?
Oh, well, Cena wins.
Okay. Who wins Rollins, Punk, Uso, Knight? Jay, Uso, and LA Knight. Who wins that? Rollins, right? You think he's going to drop the belt already?
It's for the World Heavyweight title.
For the world title?
Yeah, of course not.
You're going to have the guy that just got it. He's going to lose it already? So we already know the winner, so that's out. Roman Bronson. Who do you think's winning that one? Roman, because he's got to get revenge for all his shoes and shit? Roman, okay. Well, Sheamus Rusev is the only match on the card. I don't know who's going to win.
If Bronson wins, it's going to be all or some stupid DQ or something.
That's a good point. He might win. Okay, so fair enough. I'll give you that one. Yeah. Roman and Bronson is another 50-50 then.
Right.
Because they could interfere and just
I think they're going to, he might have
just set up for future work. But that's a problem. Why does this feel like it's a setup for future shit?
It's all set up, yeah. Maybe it is all set up. I don't know.
Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun.
It'll be fun because it's overseas. The crowd's going to be
great. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, the crowd. You watch this show for the crowd because they could have given them Who Cares matches even more so than this, and guaranteed the crowd goes absolutely ape shit.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, Forbidden Door.
Yes. So Forbidden Door was awesome, dude.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was great. Also, one thing that I noticed, because we had Ace Austin and Isla Dawn both debuted
good
in AEW. And one thing
Isla
I took
Dawn
note
is
of,
nasty. They should have never let her go.
I think this thing's really interesting, the way Tony Khan approaches these debuts. It's like they always lose debuts. And I kind of like that in a way.
It's a coin toss for me.
Because I think the idea is like to keep the brand looking strong.
Sure.
And I kind of like it. Like, I don't love, because like in WWE, you know, when someone debuts, you're pretty much like, okay, he's going to win.
Yeah, I agree.
At least with that, you have
because in their mind, they're giving them a traditional good showing to introduce to the crowd.
Yeah.
But that's cool too.
And that's fine, but like, it is predictable.
It's predictable.
At least if you bring guys in and they don't always win, I like that.
I like it more if sometimes they do, though.
Yeah.
And it's a coin. You don't know what you're getting.
It does seem to be he makes a lot of them lose. And I think that is for the reason I said. I think it's a protect the brand type of thing. It's a Tony Khan mentality, though.
Yep.
But yeah,
they just came in. Now they got to learn how to deal with our talent pool.
Yeah.
They're going to come in and have a good showing, but they'll lose. But don't worry, because
AEW
they are going to get
to look good.
Yeah, they're going to get used to working with our level of guys.
Right. And it's especially effective when you bring someone from WWE in and he goes, our guys are better. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same shit that Vince did back in the day, too.
Right,
except for he did it worse. He buried their whole fucking career.
Well, yeah, that's true.
A lot of them, anyways.
So, yeah, Swerve and Okada was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good match, but I felt like it could have been longer. It felt like it was a short match. And
it felt short for sure. How long was it?
I don't know.
What, 9 minutes or some shit?
I guess I could find it, but
who cares?
It was probably under 10 minutes.
It felt like it.
Afterwards, that type of stuff was all part of it, I guess. But the match itself, those two in the ring, I feel like I wanted more time.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get more. Hopefully
we will probably.
Yeah, it seems like it. Swerve, man.
Yeah,
Swerve is one of the best guys in the company.
He's phenomenal, dude.
Him and Hangman are the actual company carrier guys right
and
now.
Okada's huge too now. So not now, I guess
he's
been
huge,
but regionally now it's like he's a lot more known. And I think
He's a guy that when he first came into AEW, we went bet the house on this fucking guy.
Yeah, of course.
It was always destined. Because he doesn't have to talk, he doesn't have to do shit. Put him in the ring with anybody, and the crowd's gonna be carries with him.
Yeah.
How do you not?
And he does a good job with his character work. It's not
he does.
great.
Oh, he does. He does.
Fine. You know, it's good enough. He carries it well.
He carries it as much as he needs to.
Yeah.
And AEW is the right brand for him because, I mean, let's face it.
Ellis thing too,
they will let guys get ahead if they are not a total package.
Sure.
But they're monsters in the ring. And that's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But yeah, good match. I thought it should have been longer. Toni Storm and Athena, that was great. Dude, Shocker. I really love what Athena's been doing, dude. Yeah. She is really, really good.
She's coming into her own too.
Yeah, it's a shame that she didn't stick around over there longer. That's a missed opportunity.
I don't think it's a shame.
Well, no,
because
it's good
look
for
what
her
happened
right
with
now.
Toni Storm. Look what's happened with Athena now.
Yeah,
we all were watching her in WWE going, this girl's nasty. She's going to be something.
Yes.
And then it just didn't click for no reason. And they let her go. Yeah. And good. Because it's benefiting everybody. It's benefiting her more that she's in AEW because she's getting the opportunity that she didn't have in WWE.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's good for AEW because they're giving her this opportunity
and saying,
she's fucking cranking it, bro. Yeah. She's doing great.
Yeah, I think the one thing I'm worried about with this is Toni Storm. I'm worried that they're going to book her into a corner because she's kind of beating all of the top talent.
Eventually somebody will get her.
So who is the one that really does?
Well, it was Mariah May.
It was.
Which was the best storyline in AEW.
Yeah, but they wrapped it all up. It was done. And then it's like...
And then Mariah May left.
You have Mercedes who, like... I don't know. Maybe they should have had
She's kind of still in the mix.
Rematch. Yeah, I think that's what happens down the line.
Yeah, I think the end goal is going to be Mercedes and Toni again.
Yeah. So it's weird because like she keeps beating all this top talent, and you're like, well, who is going to beat her? You know?
Nobody. Fucking make her win forever. Who cares?
You could. I mean,
Toni Storm, you can.
Yeah.
Who's bitching about it?
Well, what's good about it is you take someone like Athena who's been good, and you go, here's a feud with Toni Storm. Now
elevate it all day.
Now go with it. Yep. And that brings you up like a lot. So now
that's the thing.
Now you could go Athena and Mercedes. There's your number one contender match, all that kind of stuff.
Toni is so good that she's pulling off something nobody else ever pulls off, which is she's winning all her matches, but no one's calling her Hogan. She's also winning all her matches, but every single person that works with her in any capacity gets elevated gigantic.
Yeah. People are irritated with
the
belt collector thing.
Are you talking about with Sasha?
With Mercedes, yeah.
Well, Mercedes, yeah.
So it's like I just think I don't give a shit about that. I think that's fine.
I think who cares? Yeah, she's doing good though.
Yeah, I think there's a reason that she's done that. Yeah. I don't know, but
she's awesome in the ring. She's always been good.
It's gonna be weird seeing her like have to drop all of them too.
It'll be funny, and you know that, dude.
That's a cool storyline.
Here's what makes me have faith in them getting it right in a multitude of ways. You could go a comedy way with it,
right?
Which is very well evidenced by some of my favorite shit the Young Bucks have done in years.
Yeah.
Is their current shit.
Yeah, it's so
like the entrances and the gear. The bag of thumbtacks being gummy bears.
Yeah.
So they go with it, and Omega's like shoving gummy bears in his mouth, and he's going, "No, dude, it's
I love the Titantron being like in like Comic
Sans, dude. Yeah. Oh my god, it's just funny, you know. I think that AEW's comedy stuff it's divisive because some people just don't think there's a place for comedy in wrestling, and I don't agree.
Yeah, there definitely is.
It's tricky to do comedy right in wrestling and do it in a way that doesn't attack the credibility of the wrestler when it's time to go in the ring. And I think they know their fans. I think they know their fans, and they know what will work and what doesn't. And I don't think it's Tony Khan that does. I think it's Omega and the Bucks and those guys.
Yeah. I think they understand that this is going to work, you know?
Yeah.
And they're so good at delivering it. So it's like,
and the Young Bucks, I mean,
yeah,
I've said it a million times. I think that they are one of the best tag teams ever. And I think that where they struggle is that they're in that weird spot, same as Cody was, where it's like, what storylines can you get away with doing with them?
Yeah.
What can you do with them? They've been a part of so many major storylines, but a lot of times people, even AEW fans will end up shitting on the Young Bucks. And I'm like, I get it, but how do you deny how good they are, though, you know?
Yeah, that's weird what I mean. You can't really make an argument there, I don't think.
Yeah, no. And I've criticized AEW a lot, but I like to believe that every criticism I've had is because it was evidenced. You know what I mean? Right. Not because because I don't hate AEW. I loved AEW when it started, and I love what they're doing now.
They've certainly given us reasons to, you know.
Yeah, and you have to be able to criticize when shit sucks.
Yeah.
You just have to be
able to. I'm doing it with WWE, so
we do it with WWE all the time.
It's like I can't, you know.
Hey, remember Pure Fusion Collective? Yeah, neither does anybody else.
yeah.
All I remember is every week we'd come on the show and go, "That's getting changed," or "That team's
stop saying that."
Yeah, you've got to stop saying those words together on TV.
Yeah,
that's got to stop. Yeah, and it did stop. Unfortunately, at the consequence of their careers, it stopped. Yeah. Oh boy.
But MJF and Hangman was really good as well.
Yep.
That was an interesting stipulation. They were like, it can end on a DQ or
I liked it. it.
I did like that. It was cool.
You don't see that a lot.
No,
like them going, what are the normal rules to a wrestling match for a world title that everyone kind of takes for granted?
Yeah.
Because it's the rules, you know?
And
like, you can't change hands on a DQ and stuff. Oh, well, MJF's going, fuck all that. This time you can.
Yeah,
because he's going to try to scum him to win it. Because he's a scumbag.
It's great for his character.
Yeah, it was perfect for his character.
Yeah, and they could have done something stupid, regular, or just something regular, like a ladder match or something.
Sure, yeah. And there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a ladder match, but it was at least something fresh,
and it felt right for the.
And it felt MJF.
Yeah,
it felt very MJF-y.
Yeah,
so to speak. Like, of course he's going. What's this cheesiest scum thing I can do to get it?
He's so good, dude.
He's too good. Yeah,
I absolutely love MJF, and dude, he hit like a tombstone pile driver onto like a table's already broken, and that was crazy.
MJF is one of the best guys in their whole company.
Yes, he is.
And I was frustrated with that a while ago because I was going, what are they doing with him? Well, now they're doing what they need to be doing.
I started watching Happy Gilmore 2 the other day.
Oh, God.
And he's
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard he's good, though.
He's pretty good, dude. Oh, man, it's funny. That's one of those movies that, like, people are gonna like hate on it, but like people hated on Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, people hate on anything
it's like
Sandler does because you have to hate Sandler.
Yeah,
I never will because everything he's ever done, including shit like Don't Mess with the Zohan and shit. Yeah. I know he knows who I am, and he's making movies just to target me.
Yes, exactly.
And so that's how it feels, you know.
Yeah.
And so everything he does, even Pixels and shit, the people shit on, I'm like, I love that shit. I don't care.
It's gonna get like bad ratings. I want to see.
Guaranteed. Happy Gilmore 2 gets shit on.
I want to see what that like.
He can't make a movie like he used to. Okay,
6.1 out of 10 IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes 63%. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be rated average.
Yep, Eminem is in it. I love it.
But it's a fun movie. Adam Sandler does fun movies, and I loved that. MJF was part of it, dude. He was.
So was Bad Bunny and a bunch of people. Back
yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I only watched like the first half of it. I fell asleep.
Okay. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, dude. Bad Bunny's great in that too.
He's great in everything, dude. He's great.
Yeah. So, dude, the match was great. I again, dude, those two are top of that company. Like they're the big deal right now.
Yeah. MJF, Swerve, Hangman.
That could have been a main.
They're like the real guys. I know Darby's back.
Yes.
And it seems like they see him as one of those top pillar guys.
Yes.
And I think he absolutely can be.
Yeah. And that was the main event was the lights out steel cage.
Yep.
And that was like, the idea is the show's over. It's not sanctioned anymore. There was some kind of wild spots. And the thing too, is you put like Darby Allin and you put Mox in the same ring in a steel cage. And you can't be like, oh, nothing's going to go wrong. Nothing's going to be weird.
No one's going to
do anything crazy.
They're not going to do anything dumb and reckless.
Yeah. So
of course they are.
So anyway, he's got a fork and he's putting it through his ear or whatever.
Oh, God.
No, I mean, Moxley's thing is this like.
But here's the thing too.
Now
here's the thing.
Look,
AEW has taught us that when they do hardcore style matches, that's the kind of stuff that they do.
Yes, they're gonna do that kind of stuff.
They're gonna use staplers and they're gonna stab people with forks and stuff.
And I don't like.
And they're doing it in a way that's
they're right on that spot where
they're right on the edge
where I would normally be like, this is stupid, because they've done some dumb.
They've done stuff that makes us go, why?
Yeah.
But then they've done other stuff that like the fucking Hangman Swerve match. Was insane, dude. Their Texas Death match or whatever was one of the craziest death matches I've seen.
Yeah,
at least in modern product.
Somebody had like a screwdriver like 6 months ago or something. I was like, that was kind of dumb. Even the fork is kind of dumb, but like the way they deliver it works for some reason.
Yeah.
But
it's old school shit.
Yeah, and I think people like are losing that because you haven't seen it in WWE.
Time. Yeah.
So, and dude, like we used to watch. I mean, shit, we watched the Sabu barbed wire match.
God.
We were talking about it on one of the Showdown swaps. So, like, I don't know. That kind of stuff has always existed, and people are just, I don't know. I think they do a decent job with it now. I think I think they've found their audience.
They were.
Darby's just ballsy though. He'll do whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
You could pitch him just about anything. But this whole match was wild spot. They were all over the place, and of course they were.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be,
And the gummy bear thing was hilarious.
It was actually hilarious.
Yeah, like Ospreay ate one of them.
Now that leads me to something I wanted to ask you about. So, ending of the match.
Yeah.
Everybody gets out of the ring or whatever.
Well, they got to write him off.
And
right?
yeah. And
Ospreay's
in there, and he gets jumped, and they can't get in the cage to save him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they kick the shit out of him. Now he's going away for surgery, though. Is the reality?
Yeah, I guess he's got to have a neck surgery. Yeah.
God damn, bro. I hadn't heard that it was neck.
He even took spots he took a pile driver and dude,
man. That's kind of a bummer, man, because he's on a crazy run right now.
Yeah. Yeah, his career path has been wild too,
Mm-hmm.
And I think when AEW officially brought him in, that was when he really started to blow up.
Yeah. And now he's in this situation in AEW where he's right on the cusp of being one of their main event.
And he hasn't been with that company officially for a long time, really.
No.
So
what, a year or two max?
Yeah, something like that. So
we'll look online. It'll be 7 years. And they've been a company for 5. How is it possible?
Yeah.
But that's time.
He was working with AEW, in this cross promotional things.
He officially signed with them a year ago or something. Yeah.
They locked
and he's been amazing with them.
Yeah. Dude, he's been great.
It's been transformative for his career too. Because the US exposure.
Dude, and people people criticize a lot of his matches because they're like really choreographed, and like, yeah, I get that, and there definitely are some spots where you're like,
I get that.
Why did he no sell that? Like,
yes, yeah. There's been things that make me go, okay.
There was a spot where they like, it was like a couple months back, and I think it was Swerve was also in the match, and there was like dueling Canadian destroyers, and they both get up, roll right out of it, and then they like clothesline or lariat their opponents at the same time.
They do a double clothesline. Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, but wait, so now you're killing the Canadian destroyer because it did nothing to these guys. Like, it's so weird to see that happen so fast.
That's those indie spots.
Yeah, and
gotta trade finishers and then go down.
Sometimes it works though, right?
Sometimes it works.
But
depends what it is though.
Yeah, I don't like Canadian destroyer is supposed to be a move that's got
to me it works better
to it
if it's believable that the guy could do the thing in desperation, stumble into it. Yes. Shawn Michaels was the best ever at it, where he would get hit with something, but then out of desperation, while visibly looking like he's out on his feet, he's unconscious, he just hits a sneak chin music out of nowhere and then goes down.
Yeah. He was very good at that. And or just bouncing off the ropes unconscious and then bang.
And land into something that works out in his favor.
Yeah. And falling into pins.
Doing it right.
He's a guy who did that a lot, and I don't see that ever.
No.
Anymore, like a groggy guy fall into a pin.
Yep,
you don't really see that at all. And why? That was like a staple of what he did.
But that's because he's one of the best ever.
Dude, there's just some examples of some of this stuff. I'm
perfect.
surprised that some of these guys don't take that and do it. Like, it's just crazy.
Me too, man.
You can't tell me they haven't seen Shawn Michaels matches.
No, every single one of these guys is going. If you go, who's your favorite wrestler of all time? They probably are old enough now where they won't say Michaels. Like, they're young enough. I mean,
yeah.
Like, where
you'd probably
like if you go to Daniel Bryan or some shit and go favorite wrestler, he'll cut you off and go Shawn Michaels fast.
Yeah.
And Shawn Michaels only.
Mm-hmm.
But there's an entire generation of guys like a Seth Rollins and shit like that if you go, who's your favorite? And they cut you off and go, Michaels. And they're aggressive about it.
Yeah. So it's
now guys will be like Daniel Bryan or Rollins or somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're 23. They're breaking in young.
That would be interesting.
How could they have ever seen Michaels?
Yeah, it would be interesting to see that.
You know, so like, I'm curious who the guys are now that inspire everybody the way
I would want to talk to like a younger wrestling fan that was.
Yeah.
For sure. Because like,
who's
I don't know, maybe they, you know, I don't know if these. I don't know if they went back and watched.
They only know Michaels as the older dude with the bow legs that runs NXT.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure some of them have gone back and watched. I mean, you can't not watch Taker and Michaels and Triple H,
and that's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Yeah,
Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, all those matches. It's like I feel like they've probably seen them, but does that really give you the whole scope of how good he was? It's like I'm
sure students of it go back. And go,
sure.
My God!
But it would be interesting to talk to. It would be interesting to talk to like a kid in their early 20s,
and go, "Who's your guy?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But AEW is doing a good job right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm watching it a lot. Dude, Max Caster is killing me right now. He is so good. Dude, that chant with him. Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive.
Dude, it's so ridiculous.
It is so good. And it's like over. It reminds me of Jericho, where you can just go, I'm saying something, crowd's saying it next week.
Yep. Which is the last thing I wanted to talk about before we call it.
Jericho
likely going back to WWE.
Mm-hmm. I think that is possible. It seems like it's very possible now.
I think he's going to go back to WWE and have one more short run before he retires and goes in the Hall of Fame and stuff.
Yeah, you know what would be sweet is if they wait until Owens is healthy.
Is there anybody in the world that wants Jericho to come back without it being because he comes right back into something with Owens?
Mm-hmm, that'd be awesome.
If there is somebody in the world that wants something for him in WWE other than Owens.
Did you see that photo of Owens? And everybody's like, oh, it looks like he lost some weight. And then Owens comes back out. And he's like, no, guys, don't worry. I'm still fat.
Really? Yeah, I didn't see it. That's godly.
It's so good. God, dude. Kevin is like, he's one of my favorites.
He's one of my favorites.
He's got to be top 3 for me right now, dude. He is so good.
Yep. Yeah, I
miss him.
I miss him bad. I hope he comes back. I hope he's able to come back and that all of his surgery and everything goes perfect.
Yeah.
We know he has the work ethic to do, like, he's just going to do whatever he has to do, like whatever they tell him.
Yeah,
you need to stay off your feet for 6 months. He's going to go, okay, I stay off him for 6 months.
Yeah.
Day.
There's some guys that just won't do that.
There's some guys that are like, I'm coming back in 3 and then I'm going to ruin my life doing it. You know, he's he's too smart for that. He's too smart for that.
Yeah. So I do hope Jericho comes back.
Me too.
I know that people, you know,
I think
he gets a lot of hate.
He gets a lot of hate from AEW fans, which is weird to me. He is one of the most important people in the history of AEW.
I get that he's slower than he was, obviously.
Yeah, but he's also in his mid-50s and can still work amazingly, though.
Yeah.
He has so much more to give other than just doing a fucking Lionsault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ric Flair wrestled into his 60s because he wrestled a style that made fans literally burst into tears, emotional.
Yes, and it was a manageable
all he had
style.
to do was punch and chop and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hogan too.
Storytelling in the ring does not require you have to do moonsaults and shit still.
Exactly.
So if Jericho...
Even Shawn, like, it was like, you know, he doesn't have to do crazy type of shit. That's what worries me about some of these people with, like, crazy finishes.
Worries me about Owens. Who's going, my neck's bad. Let me take this fucked up spot onto a ladder and shit.
Well, yeah.
It's like, hey, man, that's cool.
There comes
when you come back, probably relax on the fucked up neck risk.
There comes a point where that's not
It has to stop.
I mean, like that poster I have with Owens upside down through the table.
Yeah.
With Cody Rhodes Alabama Slam.
Yep.
I mean, dude, that was one of the coolest things. Not the table, the ladder.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
And then right after that, he's going, "Oh, my neck's bad, and I got to go get surgery."
Right.
It's like, I can tell.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I wonder if your neck's bad.
Yeah. So
Meanwhile, you'll talk to him, and he'll go, "Why would that hurt my neck?" And as a fan, I'm watching, going, "What? How did that not hurt your neck?"
I think he's gonna want to do that stuff still, but I don't. You know, there does come a point where you got to retire it. Yeah. And just work on it. He's a great character anyway, so you can coast on that stuff. But
it doesn't mean he's not he wouldn't still be able to be a great worker. It's like Austin.
Yeah.
Austin was a crazy technician. He was nasty back in the day. But by the time we got him as Austin, his knees were so bad he could barely run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like you said, I think Jericho can come back and do that kind of stuff.
He can. And he isn't completely worn out. He can still wrestle.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos Reddit? I think there was a bunch of people posting it, and it was like, what would you do if this happens at the Royal Rumble? And it's like a countdown, right? And then it's like when it gets to 3, it changes to the Y2J numbers.
That would be insane, dude. People would shit their pants.
Dude, that would be so sick.
That's the perfect way to do it.
Yes, it is.
That's the perfect way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. I say you have it start normal, and when it gets to 5, you have it switch to that. That's what you do.
Dude, pop would be insane.
The pop he's gonna get if he comes back at Rumble is gonna be.
I know that's a thing where all these people are gonna talk shit, and then when they're in the arena and that happens,
they're gonna blow the fuck up. Big.
You're not gonna be quiet.
Nope. Jericho's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. One of the most important wrestlers of all time. Mm-hmm. One of the most
not just for what he did in the ring either.
No, one of the most giving and influential players in all of wrestling history. He was the first AEW World Champ. He carried that company on his shoulders as far as presence on TV as their main champion guy.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the company when they needed a guy like that to really cement them as the real deal.
Yeah.
He helped put over countless stars.
Dude.
People will be like, who'd he get over from fucking from the how am I trying to blank on it? The first faction. The faction he started with Sammy Guevara and them. What was it called?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't remember either.
That's gonna bug me. Yeah,
we're gonna have to look it up.
Factions. Inner Circle.
Yes, Inner Circle.
It's Inner Circle. We didn't see it. I remembered it. Damn it. The Inner Circle. People were like, he didn't get anybody over in the Inner Circle. Mm-hmm. Like who? The fucking guy who ended up retiring? We the People or whatever?
Jack Swagger.
Who you put a mic in his face at any point in his career and he goes, I'm cooked.
Yeah, he's saying some weird shit too lately about AEW and
I know. That's not even worth covering.
But But so Jericho did donate some money to Syko Stu there. I saw that. Yeah. So that's a good way to.
He donates money to everybody.
Bring it full circle there.
He donates money to everybody.
Yeah.
Almost never talks about it. I think never talks about it. Always just gets found out because of Jericho. Mm-hmm. People are like, "Oh, Jericho's name is on that thing. Let's report it." He's not going. Look at me. I donated.
He's not Mr. Beast and making a YouTube video.
He's just donating.
I wonder if he's done that yet. I bet Mr. Beast has made a YouTube video about it already.
Who knows?
He donated like $10,000 or something, which is great. Do that.
Donate the money. If you use it for clout, as long as the guy still gets your money, who cares?
That's the problem. He donates to tell everybody he donated.
Mm-hmm. But the guy who gets the money still wins.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so, Syko Stu doesn't give a shit.
Like it makes you look like a piece of trash that you did it for clout, but it don't matter because Syko Stu needs the medical bills paid. So just get him paid.
So yeah, that's a good way to bring it full circle. So yeah, anyway, we hope he gets better. Obviously, he is doing better from what I've read and seen.
I think 10, 15 years from now, hopefully, presumably AEW will still be around. It'll be much more established. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
And they're really, really doing a good job on the course they're on right now.
It's a really good time for them to step up too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the perfect time because WWE is entering this kind of stale period where it's kind of samey, and AEW is entering a boom period.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
And you got him on HBO.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay $30 to watch it.
Yep. Which who the fuck's gonna anyways, but that's not the point.
Right.
But Jericho is always going to have to be talked about as a very important part of AEW's history.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they exist as they are right now without him.
Yeah, my favorite thing is still when he drove the forklift into the wall or whatever with somebody on it. Who was it? I can't remember. Dude, it's so funny. That's such a weird.
He did
backstage
so much
spot.
cool shit, dude. He did so much cool shit.
Dude, just look at his debut.
All the like stadium stampedes and shit like that were hilarious.
Yeah. And Jake and I, like, at least once a year, watched Jericho's debut.
Oh, it's one of the greatest debuts ever.
It's so awesome.
One of my favorite things ever about Jericho, though, he might be my favorite heel of all time.
Yeah, Stupid Idiot, The List.
The way he does heel work, though, is like Bailey is a disciple of his in that regard, where you never say anything actually very mean and fucked up to anybody. It's only dummy fucking schoolyard insults that are made to just make people geek and go,
yes.
He really called that guy an idiot?
Yeah.
Like,
that's why Owens is so good with him.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Owens does the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And Jericho is just a god at talking. He's one of the best talkers ever.
Yeah.
Still, right now, he can go out and cut a promo for 30 minutes and guaranteed you're entertained.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's probably what's going to happen.
And I want to see him come back to WWE and finish his career there. I think he's done everything he can do in AEW.
Yeah.
It's time to come back to WWE, finish your career where you made a lot of your legacy, and then retiring, let them put you in the Hall of Fame, man.
I think that is the destiny.
I know he's talked about how he doesn't give a shit about the Hall of Fame. You should. Because I get that it's WWE, and that is the only part of the Hall of Fame that makes me go, I wish it was more independent and would cover all the different brands.
Right.
But still get that amount of publicity. But it's not, so take it and go in.
Yeah.
Because it's at least trying to be this really high-profile chronology of all of the important players in the history of the industry. So you have to be in there.
Yeah, he is, for sure.
You know? He has to be in there, and I hope this ends with him going in there.
Yeah, he would be first ballot, too.
Instant.
Yeah.
He was instant first ballot.
Yeah.
How could he not be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, just his debut in general.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, dude.
Is that the best
Rock in
debut
Austin
ever?
It has to be.
It's got
It has to be. He won the world title.
Yeah. But also, the build-up and anticipation.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And the music and his presence. Like, he was
already big enough.
He was a cult of personality before Punk.
Yeah.
Where he was just this enigma, man.
It's one of the biggest pops I've seen ever.
Yeah. I love Jericho so much, man.
Yep.
I'm so hopeful he comes
Can't
back
wait.
at the Rumble.
I think it is going to happen. I
think so too. I hope so.
When is
Rumble's January.
The Rumble's in January.
Yeah, so that's what makes me go, it might be earlier then. I don't know. But his contract's not up until then, is it? Or it's like end of the year or something like that. So I don't know. But
I don't know his situation there, but so yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Me neither. Clash of Paris is this weekend. It's about it. It's gonna be at like noon on a fucking Saturday or something.
Yeah, in other words, I'm watching it later.
Yeah. Exact.
Yeah, that's it, I guess. You can head over to w.gg if you want to support the show. You can buy some energy powder.
This stuff kicks
You
ass.
just mix it with water. It's literally that simple.
Yep. What flavor is that? Oh, this is the Galaxy Grenade.
Yeah,
Galaxy Grenade's good.
I like that.
What's
this was like a mystery flavor or something. That's something.
We have this shit all over the studio because again, we actually use it.
Yeah. These are all just cans.
Cans we've like
they're empty.
Yeah, they're empty because they get.
I didn't like dump them in the trash.
Yeah.
And then also, we have merch. If you want to go buy some stuff, this hat is sick. I absolutely love it.
We also have one of the funniest shirts of all time up for sale.
Yeah, the worst
ring or whatever. Yeah, that's one of the greatest.
I need to find mine. We both have
I have mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to wear it on the show too much because that's
I gotta dig it out for the next one.
Who cares? It's so good.
Yeah, I don't care. I dig it out for that. I like to show off this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. So yeah, you head over to the website. There's a store there. You can also check out the schedule that shows when all our episodes drop, our streams and all that stuff. Anytime we have something that we're gonna do, we're gonna put it in the schedule. So just make sure you check it if you do want to keep up with us. Other than that, I guess that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. We're gonna be trying to be live every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every other Thursday.
And keep an eye on that.
We've been talking a lot about. We were doing Showdown Swap. We've said many times we want to continue to do it. It all comes down to scheduling, and we've been working hard behind the scenes to figure out the schedule.
We're gonna get get a bunch of that
is happening. Done. We are going to be doing live streaming of video games and stuff at some point.
Yes, we're going to do 2K.
Working on that.
I think we're going to play 2K here. I also have AEW Fight Forever. We'll play that.
Yep. We'll play some old wrestling games too, like No Mercy and shit like that. Have to.
That'll probably go over on the Clear Shots YouTube channel. Clear Shots Plays.
Yeah.
So subscribe there too if you haven't done that.
But either way, we have stuff in the works, and again, we're just working out the timing and scheduling of everything because we both unfortunately have careers outside of this,
jobs,
because we have to pay bills.
Yeah, jobs.
So, the more you guys support us, the more time we can put into doing this shit, and that's that's the goal. That's really all we like. We're doing this not because we have some
desire,
delusion of being millionaires or some shit or being famous. I don't give a shit about being famous.
That ain't gonna happen.
I just would like to get to a point where we're making enough to be able to continue to give back to it, to continue to do more of this stuff and less shit that I don't want to do.
Personally, I would just like a community.
A community would be the best. Even if I can never quit my day job. But we get to regularly do this, and we have a community that surrounds it. That's the goal.
We have a Discord server, and I want to open it up publicly.
We should.
And then we'd have our own channels that we can get into, but we could also hop into things with people that want to
and have scheduled hey, I'm going to be in my Discord.
It'd be cool. We could do watch-alongs and stuff. That'd be sweet.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So, again, the website has everything, so go check that out. BurninghammerWrestling.com. ClearShotStudios.com, all that stuff is all there.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.